Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Doris. In case you're coming across this channel for the first time, make yourself comfortable and feel relaxed, okay? I'm sorry I was not able to drop some of the videos yesterday. I was a little bit occupied, so I'm back again with a fiction story between LIQUOROSE and Emmanuel that I promised earlier. This particular story is very interesting. You're gonna enjoy it. Like I said, fiction stories, they are just beautiful stories written by one of their fans, just for people to get entertained, just for people to have fun and learn one or two things, to learn one or two lessons from the story. And this particular one too, it's gonna be a long one. Just bring your popcorn, sit down and be checking up on this channel each passing day, because I will make sure that I upload enough chapters each day. I promise you all that, since this is gonna be a very long story, so I'll be bringing in a lot of chapters each day. So this particular story now, the title is It Just Happened, written by Comfort, one of their fans. On a quick one, before we move into chapter 1, please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly do that for me. Turn on the notification bell beside of the subscribers button, that whenever I drop my videos, you will be the first to be alerted. So guys, join me and let's move into this beautiful story that I came with. Rose is a tomboy and so many students avoid her at school. Both genders, they treat her as if she is an outcast. She only has two friends, Ella and the former, because they have known her since childhood. So they are like sisters and both learn in the same college. Meanwhile, Emma, who is from a simple background, is quiet and handsome, as such many ladies are always after him. He has his own two friends, Leon and Jide. Rose and her friends don't board in school hostels. As such, they both have their own cars, which they use for transport since they stay far from school. Meanwhile, Emma and his friends board in the school hostels. During a maths class, the lecturer said they should form study groups so as to help each others. Many students didn't want to associate with Rose, so they refused to join her, but Emma accepted, which disappointed so many ladies, and at the same time, Rose was surprised. Rose was okay with Emma joining her, and automatically Ella and Ifoma were part of her too group. And even though Emma's friend didn't want to join Rose, they had no choice but to follow Emma, their friend, a matter of loyalty. After the class was over, Emma's friend had so many questions for Emma. Leon said, "Dude, why did you join her?" Emma said, "And what was that supposed to mean?" Leon said, "I mean, you know who she is, right? She likes girls. How can you?" Emma said, "Cut your crap, will you? Please. Just because she likes girls, is she not a human? You know what? Let's just leave this topic." Unfortunately, Rose was hearing everything and she had mixed feelings about it. She never once felt the need to explain herself to anyone, but right there and then she had the urge to do so. She didn't even know the reason why. She was done with her classes for the day and now she is heading back home. Emma, who was in a bicycle, nearly hit her. Emma said, "I'm so sorry." He held her and helped her to stand up. "Please be careful next time." Chapter 2. Rose said, "Thank you." Emma said, "Don't thank me. I nearly hit you with my bicycle. Next time, be careful." "What if it was a car? By the way, where are you going?" Rose said, "Home." She was just looking at Emma, who was concerned about her, which is something new to her. Apart from Ella and the former, no one at school cared about her. Emma said, "You don't stay in campus?" Rose said, "Yeah, I don't." Emma said, "So, how are you planning to go home now?" Rose said, "I have my car there." She pointed at the Mercedes Benz. Then Emma said, "Alright then, drive safely." Just like that, she parted with Emma and drove off to her home. During the night, she couldn't help but wonder why Emma is different from the rest. Normally, people at school treat her like an outcast, but he doesn't mind at all. It's another day at school and now the study group meeting have begun. Rose and her two friends met with Emma and his friends. Some other girls joined them because they wanted to be close to Emmanuel. While the group discussion, Emma's friend always tried to pick at Rose, which most of the time upsets him. And the other girls always trying to flirt with Emma, but he doesn't pay attention to them. Instead, he pays attention to Rose, which amuses her. because any guy has never paid attention to her unless if they want money from her. Some even did a video of her just to blackmail her for money. Time has passed and Rose and Emma's friendship has grown. They are practically inseparable, which sometimes makes people question Emma's intention towards Rose. Rose, on the other hand, has developed feelings for Emma, but she can't tell him because to him she likes girls and she thinks she's not good enough for him. That's why she better keep the friendship and not lose it over her feelings. On the other hand, Leon has noticed that Rose has feelings for Emma. Emma never paid heed to his words because, according to Emma, Leon talked nonsense most of the time. It's morning and Emma was going to class. Chapter 3. Emma was going to class when he saw Rose getting out of her car at the parking lot, so he went there. Emma said, "Morning." Rose said, "Morning too," smiling. Emma said, "Off to class?" Rose said, "Yes." Emma said, "I'm also going there. If you want, you can ride on my bicycle together with me." Rose said, "All right." Rose sat behind Emma's bicycle. Emma told her to hold him on his wet toe tie so that she wouldn't fall down. She was hesitant, so Emma took her hands and held himself. While cycling to the class, Emma said, "You seem to lose weight. What do you eat for breakfast?" Rose said, "Well, most of the time I don't eat breakfast." Emma paused and looked at her and said, "How can you not eat breakfast? You know it's the most important meal for the day." "Well, starting from tomorrow, you'll be coming with me to a cafe where I always eat breakfast. They have good snacks there and I won't take no for an answer." Rose said, "All right, fine." They cycled to the class and after classes, Rose couldn't take her car, so she was supposed to board a bus, which is something she has never done before. Emma told her to board the bus, but she was hesitant. Emma said, "You have never boarded a bus before?" Rose said, "No." Emma said, "Poor you." They boarded the bus together and when the bus stopped, they got out of the bus. Emma said, "Now you're safely home, I'm going." Rose said, "Where?" Emma said, "Back to school." Rose said, "You mean?" Emma said, "Yes, I just escorted you here since you have never boarded a bus before." Rose was so much amazed at his gesture. They both went their separate ways. Now it has become a routine for them to eat breakfast together and study together too. Emma's friends are suspecting him. Maybe he has developed feelings for Rose, but he always changed the topic since to him Rose likes girls. On a single afternoon, Emma took Rose to see his room and Leon was there. When Emma was changing, Rose couldn't help but stare at his chest and Leon was noticing Rose. When Emma was in the bathroom, Leon asked, "You like Emma, right?" Chapter 4. Rose stared at Leon, who was asking her a question. She didn't know how to answer him. As she opened her mouth to say some words, Emma was already out of the bathroom. Emma said, "Is he bothering you?" asking Rose. Rose said, "No." Emma said, "I'm sure he was talking a lot of nonsense. Oh yeah, go outside." Leon said, "Why? This is also my room now." Emma said, "Do you want me to punch you before you go out?" Leon said, "All right, I'm going." Leon left the room, leaving Emma and Rose. Emma was only in sweatpants. Rose couldn't stop staring at him. She admired his body so much. Rose said, "Don't you hate me like others do?" Emma said, "Why?" Rose said, "Because." Emma knew what she's talking about. Then Emma said, "Why should I hate you just because you are different? It doesn't mean you are not human." Upon hearing that, Rose admired him more. He finished dressing up and they began to study. Apparently, since Rose has learned from good high school, she is good at English and Emma falls short in that part. That's why he wanted Rose to help him. So going to his hostel was a help to him too to study. After helping him, she went home. Days have passed by and Emma has always developed feelings for Rose, but he can't tell her because she likes girls and he hides this fact to his friends because he doesn't want them to start mocking him. During one afternoon at school, Emma was looking for Rose, but he couldn't find her. He asked Leon he has seen her, but Leon said no. So they began to search her until Leon saw her being bullied. Emma, without thinking twice, he went towards the girls. They were the same ones who made stupid videos to blackmail her. Emma went there straight. Emma said, "What are you doing?" He was so angry. The lady was like, "Why are you getting involved? It doesn't concern you." Emma said, "Oh, really? So you people are bullying this girl and you say it doesn't concern me? How dare you?" Raising his hand, and Rose caught it midway. Rose said, "Leave them. It's not worth it, please." Chapter 5. Rose said, "It's not worth it. Leave them." Emma said, "I wasn't going to hit them. Chill. And you better thank your stars that you guys are not men. Otherwise, I wouldn't have spared you. Get out," he shouted, and the girls ran away. But before they went, they promised not to spare Rose. The girls have run away, and only Leon, Rose, and Emma are at the same spot. Emma was so angry as if he would burst. Emma said, "And you," pointing at Rose, "don't you think you have tolerated more than enough? When are you going to stand up for yourself? Are you that weak? I'm sure you aren't. Please, for once in your life, think about yourself. I'm not going to be there always and look after you. What will happen if I'm not around? Tell me." Rose said, I. She couldn't say a word. Emma said, "You know what? I'm out of here." Emma left Rose there because he was so angry at how she let people bully her. Leon was surprised at how much angry Emma was. He has never seen him get angry like that before, so it was surprise, and now he is sure that he likes Rose. After that, Rose went home and Emma to the hostel. He was so pissed that he didn't want to talk to anyone, let alone Leon, who always talked nonsense. Leon said, "Don't you think you exaggerated a little bit?" Emma said, "What did you just say now?" giving him a scornful look. Leon, getting afraid, said, "I mean, all in your life you have never dared to raise a hand to a woman, but today you did, and it's because of Rose, isn't it? Do you like her?" Emmanuel said, "Leon, please, I'm not in the mood of your bull crap. If you know what's good for you, then just shut up." So guys, this is the end of chapter 5. I will be coming back with some of the chapters later in the day. Are you guys enjoying this? We just started anyway. But like I said earlier, trust me, you will enjoy this. This is an amazing story. This is interesting story. Until we get to the lovey-dovey part of Emmanuel and LIQUOROSE, which I know it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Just keep checking and stay glued to this channel and enjoy this story with me. Please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please, I am begging, subscribe to this channel, especially the Emirates, the Liquor Lions, the EMMAROSE shippers. Please subscribe to this channel. You will sure enjoy this channel with me. We jest, we entertain, we bring letters to gossips. Okay, you will surely enjoy this channel. Do have a lovely day. And also remember that my name is Doris. Till I come your way next time. Bye bye.